Charlie, you've picked out a story inside the Mail today, and this is about the Oxford University Student Union inviting Just Stop Oil to have a host at their Freshers' Fair.
That's absolutely right. And if people think that people that go to Oxford are completely out of touch, well, this is another reason to highlight that at times, because this is an organisation that runs ruin over people's lives, that stops traffic, that's a blight on our society, frankly. They invade cricket pitches, they disrupt our lives. They stopped a performance of Les Mis in the West End, where 5 were arrested only the other day. And Oxford University, it seems to me, feel it's acceptable to have this stand at their Freshers' Fair to actively recruit. Recruitment for this organisation is on the rise. They've leafleted every student's pigeonhole across the university, and it's taken the Education Secretary now to write to Vice-Chancellors at every university to say you must crack down on illegal behaviour, because it will be a blight on those students' lives if they're caught doing any kind of criminal activity, which Just Stop Oil do. Then it'll be something that they'll have to live with for the rest of their lives.
Well, Emma, surely they're just inciting people, aren't they? They're encouraging people. Actually, weirdly, I saw a picture of someone wearing a Just Stop Oil T-shirt on an aircraft. I mean, can you get any more ironic than that?
Look, I don't generally think that Just Stop Oil's tactics are particularly helpful, but I think it's also worth remembering that not everybody who is a supporter of Just Stop Oil is undertaking illegal protest activity. And universities, and we get this from the right usually, they're about free speech. They're about the discussion of ideas and concepts. And, you know, if Charlie wants to say that Just Stop Oil shouldn't exist, he should go to a university and make the case intellectually.
And actually, this is an issue that affects young people. It is an issue that young people feel powerless about and want to get involved in. We may just have a difference of opinion on the tactics and the ways of going about it.
Well, I would go to that university, but I'd be stuck in traffic because they'd be blocking the roads.
Well, not if they're at the Freshers' Fair, they wouldn't be.
No. Well, I'd rather them at the Freshers' Fair than scaling and throwing paint over
isn't that a
win-win?
But isn't Emma's point valid, which is actually we do believe in free speech, so therefore to have a stall there to say, look, we want to have net zero, although it is enshrined in law anyway, surely is the point of Freshers' Fair. What I don't like to see is people being closed down where groups cannot actually happen in universities.
No, I absolutely agree. Free speech is paramount in society. That is absolutely a #1 thing that I think we can all support. But it doesn't come and shouldn't come at the expense of blighting other people's lives. Stopping ambulances getting to the jobs that they need to, where people that are in real need. Stopping hard-working people get to work. Throwing orange paint over one of our iconic buildings. Things like, you know, the Chelsea Flower Show, the cricket, things that people go to enjoy. Hard-working people that actually went to the theatre the other night to see a production of Les Mis. You might take a partner for an anniversary or a birthday or some sort of celebration, or just to escape your day-to-day life. That performance has been ruined by these crackpots that have just one thing on their mind, which is to bring down this country, and you know, they are a detriment to their own cause. Because I agree, you know, the climate crisis is something that we all need to be thinking about, but these people just turn us all off the cause that they're actually trying to support.
Again, I must reiterate that there's a difference between I too criticise Just Stop Oil's tactics, but I don't want to shut them down at a Freshers' Fair, which is nothing to do with any of the tactics you've just talked about.
Well, let's move on. It is about freedom of speech, I think, but at the same time, I'm very mindful that actually people's lives have been ruined as well.